when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on.
I am school and Casadin and church. I'm a million tea and 1 day. Was intimate, I'm able again.
My schoolmates say I don't walk straight. Some say I am bow-legged, while others try to tease me with the way I walk. I don't understand. I was not like this. I used to walk well until the day that man forced to have sex with me on my way to school. It is a new school and they don't know I have ever been defiled and got paralyzed in that process. So my ability to walk is by God's intervention. These are the words of a 13-year-old girl who was defiled twice in July 2015. On 30th July 2015, Atenka FM's Regina Asamoah first broke a story of a 10-year-old girl who was left bedridden after being defiled twice by a man whom she alleged was her schoolmate's father. The girl was a class 1 pupil of Anya DA government school who stayed with her aunt at Anya, a suburb of Accra in the Greater Accra region. An initial interaction with the girl on her sickbed at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital Children's Ward precisely revealed that the suspect defiled her in the bush on 14th and 17th July 2015 respectively on her way to school. The man, known to the victim as Jessica Papa, that is Jessica's father, is said to be an auto mechanic who also lives in the area. Pediatricians at Kolebu Teaching Hospital confirmed in their report at the hospital that she was bedridden due to the forced penetration when she was defiled. The girl confided in me that the man started assaulting her when she was in KG2 but threatened to kill her or hire people to kidnap and kill her if she ever told her parents. She broke down in tears when she was recounting the ordeal she went through that led to her being hospitalized. After several efforts by doctors at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital to get her to walk after 2 separate medical treatments, the family had to resort to herbal medication. With few months to mark 4 years since she was defiled, the 13-year-old is now partially able to walk, but falls down frequently at the least attempt to walk very fast.
School ne kakra say school kwine so some kwabo by na on mami poli na me hwehwe some poli penam titere me na yin ba ko ne enye itimi titere mami na mi na yekuru poli mam ko mi koko moti ba ko tuye
Ubano unante no me hu say uka wonem kaka una ne ye wo yastel ade na untumi nante straight.
I am school and casa I didn't church I'm a million tea and 1 day.
Sisi I won't until 9 church.
Was intimate, I'm able again.
But
me only same nante, no man, but most intimate again. And I should be a lantern.
Almost why a lantern. One more casa why a lantern.
Miss School Club.
School for Nekato says why a lantern. This is a auntie.
We are enough for dear. We are fans because we be any. My name is crying to me born come a dear girl. If you go to say, me work I'm to me the poor mamma down for our child, soon the mom with me baby Simon, I'm so much love.
It is a say I will court.
China say I'm a cocotte and a casai.
Cocotta, I'm more than never hope.
Me who by me who were screen biso.
Who was screen biso? It's only in no ancient 4 years. Me, would you say on one or ye the oye?
I join.
Me the Bible, the mouse is here. Say, obey to me, Jinaka say, Papa now, who pointing in the first day I do call baby or on the field of Monaka say, on one or bit me a chest on 1 or year what doing.
I join.
I want to pull it in.
I join.
So on 1 or year. although her family has relocated from the neighborhood. She tells Atinka News that she still lives in fear. Na senamo yawa anyana semisi na mobaha na mo wanya me ba ho na me no kasa na osu so be pia bonti yes sa baby a wo na ye de obaha no mo no utumi pia bonti go di agro go square feel free
me feel free
I didn't know how feel free na anya ho no mo no na uska dem so be pia
na papa ne wo ho side papa no ye ma de no ho side Intina mi so se me prebia onimi CP hono se bia no abetete ho de ade abo mi trim tina mi suro bias dem mi suro hwe
ugusu suro se obetimi ayo bibi I didn't know
because oye my dog catch me say some nam kike mo be kuma na say we man in off abe kum say ebipe obako ye me edrobi emewu.
Her mother explained why they had to resort to herbal medication. According to her, the doctor had told them that it should raise an amount of 120,000 Ghana cedis for their daughter to undergo a surgery if she's unable to walk after 1 month of review. Since the family could not raise the money, they had to resort to herbal medication to try their chance in getting their daughter to walk once more.
Siana samni nyina de chese akola no ahwemu no anaka doctor ya da hospital hono wantumi ananti na edi ni be hwe doctor ka kire me say obey no operation 120 cedis enti enya na de akola na abana obey no operation enti siana so ne nantiem ene sene otie no eno so nkoyi ma yesisi
Interactions with the family members of the victim reveal that the case has dragged on due to the change of the church handling the case, but they are trusting the court process for justice to be served so their daughter can live happily without fear.
They said, "What me nanti name unya papa nanti kakra no watiashi. To me de na kura ko pimpim adia de bia na kuru woni na ho. Nti uhia ohia yaresa so busu hia yaresa asam so yegusu di te bia court frɛ yɛkɔ no de asɛda ne yɛkɔ nti yegu so edi
na o se court ne hye na mako na maba se eba ne se na from 3 years ne nyina no mo hu case na ekoso court ne sen
me hu ni se ne yedi asam eno ano odi no because the bia yebako bia no se judge ni ntu kwa no honko a ofra case no na yakasa no dia sheda tanu dua na yako ba yese ya no si judge ba ko na odi ni ho si a judge foforo na aba.
Before asemene beto eye abofra no na wona wone ne wo ho na o hwese ne one ne nuanom nketewa nkitahudie ene se na oye ne nyoma no ene fisisi asemene to no wonhu ne sen
sisi adie metumi akase sisi asemene to no wosuro bibi kwaje kikirim na osuro onnam obi kra tiam a osuro ama say school crown but say case say bi ko class 5 it is school crown no person obeko so bi e be ka sapa ni chosa ansana obeko school wako otumi say wakachi so bi ko ho na osu say ni tibia ba ni sa say papa na ye ni sa no to kaya tumi ye din busa no a no say eni ya say of course tibia ti say man bibia ayabasa awuni ahodimpo sisa asam no simpo e mani nkunsu ntumi nsu sisa so na mane nan ba kono enyenti ntumi nya de adin
before asem ne beto eye abofra no na ye nim se ne nuanom se na oni omudi agrofa se na oka ne ho ben ne nuanom no eswate
de bi esonte sisi akra momu no sɛ obi yɛ bibi a otumi ka sisi ade ohu bibi a otumi ka sɛ ni sɛ because school we na si ye we si mahu we sisi ade otumi sɛ otumi ka sin first no sisi ade bibi obi hu bia no otumi ka
sisi ana ogina class ahen
class 3
class 3 ocean academics the report na eba no kire se na disua no ekọ enim ana se hu se bibia tochema wo ho
ekọ enim mo aka sabe ka mi kura de bia me ni se onim ade no se madam se sisi ade o ya ade madam se kan fo de bia se o ya ade no pa disua so oda kura na nwuma gugu ni kete so mia na ya de bia mka se oda ohwe mu na wada so njare be chi na mo amo na titi na ya me se mo fa nwuma egu ni kete so sisi ade eye
na wo hye asem na eto no na awofo bebre hwe etie wo be fa ne se weni a anko ne ho no na ema asa baaye ana se ede na obeka cha awofo bebre a omo nkola te sese omo te omo nchen a se ne omo be hu bibi sa ntem because for obana ne de no mpese obeka anto so obubugu ho no mo wafa adesua bi afiri mu ede na wo ka kire eye awofo a omo hwe
ya asamu edie na unim asamu si ye no first akra ni free school ba ye ni senior ya na nuhu ye fi ni senior aka mi force no etia no eya aka bi aka obeka dada nso nsan say sa de ni mitim say ye repun kora ni ade ntie bi a we betumi aye ni senti mi first second idea mi menu chese mi serious on say ebia o kan ne mu no kurampo no de di kan ebi na akwa ni sa anke ebi kran ka mi hu ni ntam na nsa say mi first ensusu no na mi nim po say maka say ekuyoku school ahwe yi ba ya mi ka chense nipa bonifo aninam obi be frɛ no.
Professor Ebenezer Baidu is a consultant pediatrician and head of department at the Child Health Department of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. He is one of the doctors that took care of this defiled girl when she was hospitalized at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. He shares with us the psychological effects that abused children goes through and also tells us more about his encounter with this defiled girl.
Ono de quite a serious case actually say there's evidence she was traumatized, but in addition you say no sign or another unusual conditions where one spinal cord internal complicates things say bia asem see and the senior share in same see but known to me nanti no so say and you feel say another reason so why am known to me nanti nti na ye hu adwuma de e be ka no ho asem fairly hopeful say and also sa area no ma doctors be so omo ye hu adwuma from neurosurgeons no they are involved because also omo hwe na that part no more manage na so managing it well there we hope say the outcome would be good or favorable. Akwala de oye ni bibi so a enye se bia eno kwa obo ana na adwim aha no nti na ohia obi so a obeboa na adwim se bia asem ye na traumatic nti obeboa no obo so obenya another problem nti eno nyina ehwe obo se bi no ohia operation po obo aye prano pan obi sinu susa oprano nti enye se bia wa ba hankwa na o se enso arrange ma doctors who are operation depending on their part no almost have him eye operation no now yeah the another group is social welfare almost one bem ntinye djuma na multidisciplinary enye yenkwa ye ni different groups enyina ye lesi now of course police so eboso na the police form aba say police omombra na enhwese bia asem omabe report wo police no kra na no kra tinyina na ya prepare no documents ni hu se bia we kwan we ni afaso main cases yenya ni me find almighty sexual abuse because and the service be we didn't second be when I saw how they are and they be reported. Obo aso ani prano. Obo aso ani ya he be bonity. Inti you sometimes quite serious injuries were her. Obo aso ebe a na prano ana ye you but asemi so koso. We had to say one odd case a friend of ritualistic abuse where will be person or train will be moja if in the body nina quite bizarre but nina until and the whole spectrum of sexual abuse mainly na physical abuse ebia wabo akola na we prano anayi. But having said that, we have other categories which is worth mentioning. Dear friend emotional abuse near the I said o shusha akola ahroba enye ebe man confidence akọ down da o ka se bia obi tisu ana se hwe wuti wa so ana yi usre no na juma na o de man so onye bibi or ya bibi mistake pena o insult ama akola no your friend self esteem akọ down ni nyina enye all these are forms of abuse I was here adwen ho and you protecting yan kola no munyi ebe fine.
Mrs. Harriet Clufio is a child protection specialist at the Child Protection Unit of the Child Health Department at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. She narrates her first encounter with this defiled girl.
Akolano ba no ya ripa no oti wheelchair mu no sukeke. Enti ye friend puse ye be examination ya sexual abuse case happen. Udi ni tu hapo na ye examination no kikemu. Enti eban say mfanu ko admission. Enti admission na start say ye be investigations because akunkola no mu ba omukacha omu stories yensu as professionals no ye examination including lab examinations, even sometimes scan and MRI and everything, so that whatever conclusions we come to is very objective, and then it will also help us to treat the child comprehensively. Enti na yehu say moja adani nechi was spinal cord ni eno catcher and say papa no opushi no na oba bisa say papa ben ono ana danfo a oni ni ko school ni papa na ye ni sano na danfo oba o na danfo oba an papa jan echi na obeye akola we sa oba bisa say na say wo akola oba na danfo kitwa we na wa ye ni sa na waja oba no bi ye ni sa ebe udana o pra akola no pa nti yes na ye tro of course report to police station nti ye tro police form ni na start psychological treatment obe coffee no ye senya ebe nyame adum o twin na nansi kakra ordinanti kakra nti baby I do ye no ye hu say there's more to it than we are seeing. And to send me boss kind na a friend neurosurgeons and say, almost mumbe munam she say, send your spinal cord no is involved no. She said, dear number to me aye wo. And to me who say na problem be wo no fitting ni more frasi. But of course, if he hadn't forced them, made her fall, to have sex with her, I don't think it would have aggravated to that extent that now the child is not able to walk. So right now, what we need most is help to get this child back to normalcy, that she will function again and be able to go to school and also be useful to the nation in future.
It's a hope that justice will soon be served this defiled girl, for it to serve as a lesson to perpetrators of defilement and other forms of abuse.
For the larger society or as a nation or government, we have to also give them justice, because of course we can't beat a perpetrator, but the law must take its course. Justice must be done to these children. Say a court case a ban chose
Omuma case nko swift. Protect the children fully, comprehensively, medically, psychologically, and then justice must prevail. Ye kokota kwala case ni. Yeah, we've been on it for almost 4 years. Yeah, case no 4 years. Sesia matise ya kokot ya court testify even ya kokota yankasa na ya to petrol gu ya kam diko ya ja hospital kola amwa yari wo hanu ya ja omwachi na ya kokot ya court testify. Sesia ya si judge no ya transfer na chese say yonko all over again. Chief Justice, please, I'm appealing to you for continuation. For instance, we document everything we do. Today, tomorrow when I'm not there, every case that I've seen must be continued by some other person, some other medical professional. So in the same way, we are appealing that wherever the case gets to, it shouldn't be restarted. It can be continued because I believe the judge would have documented, because any judge can die at any time.
In 2015, the case was first taken to the court by the investigator, Madam Mary Ashai. The accused pleaded an alibi, hence he was discharged. It is worthy to note that the family of the victim were not informed about the court date, hence their inability to come to the court. The family only got to know after they had visited the police station to inquire if a court date had been secured, only to be informed that the court has discharged the accused. On 9th March 2017, the case had to start de novo, that is, the case started afresh at the Gender Court here in Accra, in the Greater Accra region. The accused was re-arrested and brought to the court. After 1 year, 7 months of going to the court, on 2nd October 2018, the counsel for the accused pleaded for an adjournment for submission of no case. The case was then adjourned to the 1st of November 2018. However, the news of the transfer of the church handling the case came as a surprise to all. The family, who thought they were gradually getting close to justice for their daughter, became frustrated, but with hope in the justice system of the country, the family agreed to start the case once again afresh. Prosecuting officer, Chief Inspector Kofi Atimbiri, on his side tells Regina Asamoah that it is frustrating to start the case all over again, considering the stage he got to. However, he assured that the case, which started de novo on the 20th November 2018, will travel fast, as in his own estimation, all evidence and witnesses are still intact. Aunt of the victim wants all parents to be more particular in the care of their children, as she will never wish that her enemy's daughter will go through such an ordeal.
Yes, I say I will phone dear. Bia, send the bunny your bow, so your bemo, a so cassation or shiny or cassation will be bema frowa and call bema dadao, and call to Giscawi, Uko school, here, Cora Uko school, but you call Corsica home. Home Coranu who say, a man have be brain why in someone do for untung Coramuna. Na mamu wa so maya mamu wa no so onka senkyere won say so nim no kofa obi baba yiwa akora no obetumi ewu na ono ankasa akora mpo no aban ba china tuma on mebio nti obo obemu e mata no nyine hia kasa kire mu odin ese kasa kire ye ma ni atumi die boy who am person mean to about bia na e yade e ya papa
best be catch awfo say ye ma ye nko ye ma ho oba wo be ma wo se ye ma ye nko so no ne akola ne be kasa se no ne betina se bibi ba obenya kwan aka kire aye wo sei na akola no ye susu sa se obetumi aye ne obeye no enti yenso ye ni anko ya dwen so ama so sa enti asam ne ba aye no a ye hu se sa de we na si wa akola na brabo mo e haye pa enti misra wo fo so mo ni enko oma oba wo be mo ni enko.
With defilement cases on the rise, would we say it is time we make the extended family more meaningful in the care of our children. Grandmother of this defiled girl shares her relationship with her granddaughter.
Ma betra hano mo na me nso me hwe won me nananom se ya ne me ma no nti mani wo won ho pa.
Plan International has been working in Ghana to support children, particularly the most marginalized, to exercise their rights for over 25 years. They work with partners to create safe communities for children that are free from all forms of violence through their child protection programs. Considering the plight of this 13-year-old girl, in January 2019 visited the family to provide some food items for the support and care of this child. Child protection and advocacy advisor Mr. Abubakari Adamu had this to say.
Move forward, we want to see how we can able to make a full assessment of child, and then we can know what step to take medically to get the child fixed, and then she can get back to school and fit in the community and society.
As the adage goes, justice delayed is not justice denied. The accused, although on bail and walking freely, it is the hope of the defiled girl and her family that justice would soon be served for their daughter to continue to enjoy her childhood days, to continue to feel like a child, to continue to be happy like every other child, and for their daughter to forget all that happened and live a happy life, and most importantly, be able to walk as she used to.
Yeah, then around.